Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Chi. Today we are decorating this journal. Okay, so let's start in our new journal. This is just a blank A5 sized notebook. I found it at a convenience store, so nothing really special about it. The pages are thin and the cover is thin as well, and the spine is already falling apart, so we're going to just reinforce it first before we get into decorating. So I just found these scrap pieces of cardboard paper, I guess. One is from a pizza box and the other one is from a cereal box, and I repurposed them to become the cover of the journal. So I was about to start and I thought it was too quiet in the house, so I decided to put on Stranger Things. This latest season was really fun to watch. I can't wait for the rest to come out. And oh my gosh, I'm so sad that it's finishing, but it's been like almost a decade, so. Positioning this cardboard paper, and I would just like to say that it's so much better to find ways around your issues than to always buy new things. Like at a certain point I was even starting to doubt if I should even put this video out because I was like, oh, this is too janky, it's a lot of work, it has to be put together. But I actually find myself enjoying when I can work around issues and find creative ways to solve problems, such as using something that would have been thrown away to something that will actually help me. Okay, I did the back cover and now the front cover is a lot sturdier. It's not flopping around. Now we can start the decorating process, and I like to have a blank canvas to work with. I just put a white paper on the front. And by the way, I use double-sided tape a lot as my, I guess, primary way of sticking down things. I did cut out a lot of the times that I use double-sided tape because it takes me a long time to put it down and peel it off. For the spine, I've got this cute little bee washi tape that I'll use to cover up all the pink around the journal. And speaking of the spine, I'm realizing that it's falling apart, so I pulled out some heavy-duty sellotape. And if you're worried about the aesthetic of the sellotape showing on the inside cover, not to worry, we don't even see it at the end. And I would like to mention, and I didn't film it in the video, but I like to cover my journals with plastic wrap. That way the stickers stay intact and the color doesn't change over time. So as you can see, I just ended up putting washi tape on the front and the back, and I secured it with sellotape to make sure it doesn't peel away. And I didn't really record myself doing the back because it's pretty much the same thing I'm doing in the front. Okay, now it's time to actually decorate. I'm using stickers. I love stickers. I wish I could open a sticker business just so I can use stickers. And I don't really have a method for this. I just stick and plonk wherever I feel like it. And I put a picture as well. Now for the main star of the show, what I like to do to make it as maximalist as possible is I grab my tiniest stickers, and I've got this little book that I got from Temu, and it's this cute little bear sticker book. It's got these extremely little teeny tiny stickers, and I just stick it wherever there's a blank page, and that's the result. For the back, since no one sees it, I keep it super simple and I only put one sticker, and I think that's perfectly fine. I tend to be maximalist, so I need to turn it down sometimes. Now what I'm going to do for this front page is I'm just going to cover it up because of the sellotape, of course. I would just like to mention, as we're going into the inside of the journal now, you might notice it's a little bumpy, like very bumpy actually. And that's because I glued the pages together. I glued 2 pages into one, and this helps me in 2 ways. One, it makes the pages thicker so that there's less chance of bleed through or ghosting, which can happen when you're using gel pens, watercolor, acrylic markers, regular markers. And the other way it helps me is it lessens the amount of pages. So filling it up won't be hard, but that's not really the reason. It's mostly so that the pages won't become too chunky. And I do love a good chunky journal, but sometimes you just want a flat laying journal. Anyway, for these 2 pages, it's just my introduction page. I like to do these in every journal. So I put the date I started, a picture of myself, and my name to say that this book belongs to me. So it will be written Michelle's journal or Cheese journal. So I like to choose pictures that spark happy memories for me. In my last journal, it was one that I had taken on my birthday, and then in this one, it's a trip that I took with my friends to Zanzibar. So I was genuinely so happy in that picture that whenever I look at it, I just am taken back to December 8th, 2024. So I kept the intro page simpler than I would like. I didn't put stickers or anything, but pretty much that's because I couldn't find a space to put them. On this opposite page though, I did manage to put one sticker. And then I wrote the date which I started, which was the 2nd of December, which really irked me because I was trying to start on the 1st. I like to start on the 1st of each month and end on the end of a month. So pretty much here I'm done with the intro page, and then I'm going to just do one other page, which I do at the start of every journal. Well, recently that is. And that is a letter to myself. Now, the last journal I did a letter to my past self and a letter to my future self. And I'll just summarize, but in this letter I wrote about my achievements, things I'm hoping for the future, current state of my mental health, my relationships, and if I've achieved my goals. So yeah, I did blur the letter, but in any case, I just told you what it's about, just not in detail. Which is funny because my next video, which I'm actually recording now, is a lot more personal, and I'm going to kind of spoiler it a bit, but I'll be talking about journaling and my mental health and where I'm at in life. Because although this is a very teeny tiny, pretty non-existent channel, I do want to look back on this time and see where I was at. I like journaling as a niche, but sometimes when you're creating the content, it can kind of feel very impersonal. Like when I was just doing art on this channel, I would draw a time lapse and call it a day. I wouldn't introduce myself or talk very much. And I realized that that's why I couldn't really connect with people. And I'm really trying hard to fight against that because I feel like it goes for everyone who's trying to make content. Oh gosh. I'm sorry about that. There is a gecko which lives in the house, and it's so loud at night. Yeah, I always get freaked out when I hear it call. And I didn't know that geckos make that noise to like call other geckos, so that freaks me out every time I hear it. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, got distracted. Posting content, yes. I'll just say I'm looking forward to stepping out of my comfort zone. So back to the journal, I'm just decorating this envelope by outlining it. It looked a bit too plain for my liking. Then I just used a Sharpie or permanent marker to write the title, which is Letter to Me. I should have wrote Letter to Myself, but anyway. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to use some double-sided tape to secure the envelope. And once again, I love double-sided tape. I do like a good glue stick as well, but those are hard to find. And I'm just going to plonk one last sticker in this video. I was debating whether to put it on top or on the inside. I chose on the inside. Then this is the letter to myself. We're just gonna fold that and put that in the envelope, and I won't open it up until the end of the journal, or that might actually just be the end of the year really. And that's the end of my journal. This is the cover, lots of stickers, and some of them are shiny or holographic. I really like the cherry sticker the most. And then on the inside we have the date I started and my intro page with my picture as well as my name. Then the back has just got washi tape and a sticker. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this journal. I would love to see you again, so please do make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!